guys, welcome back to Doc Loyal Talks Comics. And I did a former version of this video and I saw that it cut my head off. So let's try doing this again and seeing what we come up with this time. Welcome to the post-Christmas episode where we're going to talk about CrossGen Chronicles #1. This is by Ron Mars, Barbara Kessel, Claudio Castanelli, Cesar Rodriguez, Andrew Crossley, and Mike Atea. And you get this awesome Claudio Castanelli artwork. And in this artwork, you get to see the birth of Scion, Mystic, Meridian, and Sigil, the first 4 books that CrossGen came out with. So that was a preview of Giselle from Mystic. Then we go back to the Old Gods, and we get to see Sam from Sigil. So you could call this a primer book, to be honest. You probably should call it a primer instead of, a Chronicles book. Although I get why they use Chronicles as well. That way you could see a whole bunch of different stories, and it was pretty thick for $3.95 back in 1998. So that was pretty costly in 1998, but it was also a lot of story. This book has got at least, I don't even know how many pages this is, but I would strongly suggest that it's about 48 pages. You get to see the first appearance of Ethan in the world of Scion, which was one of my favorite books that CrossGen did. It was absolutely a Prince Valiant type book. So you got to see that, and then you also got introduced to the world of Sephi and Meridian, and you get to see her evil uncle, who also received a sigil. This is really, it's not really the birth of CrossGen. That was done in CrossGenesis, but this also does give you the opportunity to see where these 4 books are going to end up at. Like I said, it's a primer, so they get you ready for how these stories go. It was too heavy to be an ash can, too big to be an ash can, but one thing that I did really love about CrossGen is that they did this CrossGen Comics Challenge. And if you went and bought this book here, and then went and bought the first 3 issues of either Sigil, Scion, Mystic, or Meridian, and you didn't like the books, they said package this book and those 3 books back up, send them back to us, we'll give you your money back. How long has it been since you think Stan Lee had offered something like that for Marvel Comics when he was still in charge of Marvel? Do you think he ever gave a kid their quarterback or their 20 cents or whatever? I highly, highly doubt it, unless they happen to be in New York City and they ran in the stand and they were old enough to actually articulate why they didn't like the book. So this is a lot of fun. It builds all these worlds up so that you can go out there and kind of have a heads up on where the stories begin. And again, with this Castanelli artwork, you cannot go wrong. The man did an insane amount of artwork for Marvel and then moved over here to CrossGen. And I really hate that I haven't seen any mainstream Marvel or DC stuff with his name on it in quite a while. But he definitely gets the recognition that he deserves in this book. And he helps build the CrossGen world itself. So how awesome is that? How often do you get to go and build not 1 book, not 2 books, but an entire universe, and you get to help set that up? So did you guys read these CrossGen books when they first came out? Did you care about them? Did you not care about them? And if you did read them, what was your favorite title? Let's talk about that down here while we're still recovering from Christmas. And again, let me know if you guys got any cool swag for Christmas. I'm going to do a video here in the next day or 2. Like I said, we haven't really done Christmas here yet, but once we get to do it with my wife and my stepson, then I'll be able to post some stuff about what I got, all the cool stuff that I got for Christmas. So, but for right now, guys, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this video, Don't forget to don't like and subscribe to this channel. It's reverse psychology. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like these videos, and that way you'll always get a heads up notification for when more content comes up. Thank you guys. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Rest up and take care. And Merry belated Christmas. Headed towards New Year's.